Hi, welcome to today's episode of Make It Work. My name is Ochoba Okam Ochoba. Here in this program, we always discuss ways through which you can make anything work. Whether it is your marriage, your relationship, your business, your career pursuit, whatever it is that you are pursuing in life or you want to achieve in life, or possibly you want to work in life. Here in this program, we're always learn how to make it work. Now, one of the things I want you to understand is that your life needs to work. And for your life to actually work, you need to have a responsibility, or rather take responsibility in an aspect of your life. And when you take responsibility in that part of your life, definitely your life will work. And this evening, we'll be talking about taking emotional responsibility. Taking emotional responsibility. I want you to know that many people do not take emotional responsibility. Many people live a kind of emotional life that is as if they are not in control. So taking emotional responsibility will help you in life, in your life pursuit, in your business, in your relationship, in your marriage, in your career, whatever you are looking for and whatever you are doing in life. Taking emotional responsibility will always help you to make whatever it is to work. In Psalm chapter 23 verse 3, it says, "He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake." Your soul is a very important component in the discussion around your success. Your soul is a very cardinal part of your body that almost regulates your response to everything that happens inside and outside. And that's your emotional component that we are talking about. So taking emotional responsibility means that you are in charge of your life, you are in charge of your feelings and your emotions, you are in charge of your state of mind. And I want you to know that if you don't have a very outstanding state of mind, it will affect every other part of your life. So you need to learn how to take emotional responsibility. And then the question is, how do you take emotional responsibility? Number one, friends, you need to stop blaming people for how you feel. You need to understand that however you feel is your responsibility. When things happen to you and they come your way, it is how you feel that determines what it becomes and how it turns out. So you need to learn to stop blaming people for how you feel. You need to understand that your feeling is your responsibility. You choose how you feel. You choose how you feel. You choose what you feel. You choose when you feel what you feel. So understand that how you feel is your responsibility. And so you don't blame anybody for how you feel. And so if you understand how to take emotional responsibility, you will stop blaming people for making you angry, because you begin to understand that getting angry is a choice. You begin to stop telling people or blaming people for making you, to cry or to feel discouraged or down and whatever. So you have learned to stop, blaming people for how you feel. You are taking responsibility for your feeling. You are taking responsibility for your state of mind. Now, I want you to understand that your state of mind is your space. So your emotional space belongs to you. You are not sharing it with anybody. No matter how close anyone is to you, your emotional space is your property. Is your property. It belongs to you alone. So what you do within that space is left for you and left with you. So you need to understand that for you to begin to take emotional responsibility, You need to stop blaming people for how you feel. Now, no matter what people do to you, it will not determine your feeling. No matter what come your way, it will no longer determine your feeling, because what determines your feeling is you. Again, to take emotional responsibility, you need to learn to let go, forgive more, and then move on. Yes, learn to let go. I want you to understand that difficult situations will be coming. People will break your heart, people will hurt you, people will disappoint you. Several things will keep happening to you. People will keep offending, people will keep being people. So people are not definitely going to change because of you. The world before you will not change because of you. Things must not adjust because of you, but there is something you have to do. You need to learn to let go. When you let go, you create space within your emotional space. How do I mean? When you let go, you evacuate the trash in your heart. You evacuate the trash in your emotional space. Yes. So learn to let go. Letting go is like taking a broom and sweeping your house or your space or your office or your premises. You are taking away the things that are not important, the things that are not relevant. So learn to let go. It deals with evacuating the hurts and the pains and all the things that are supposed to define your feeling. So learn to let go. Now, when you let go, you forgive. Now, to forgive means you are reducing the burden on yourself, or you are even lifting it on yourself. When you hold on to hurts and you don't forgive, you are retaining burdens and loads on yourself. So when you learn to let go and you learn to forgive, you are offloading loads from your emotional space, and then you have space to pursue your career and to even think reasonably. So once you do that, and once you're able to do that, you can move on easier and faster. So friends, you need to also understand that. So the third thing you need to do in order to take emotional responsibility is to stop defending your bad behavior. Now, most of the time, we have reasons for doing everything. In fact, we have reasons for being bad. We have reasons for having and developing negative and bad attitudes. But when you learn to take emotional responsibility, you stop defending your bad behaviors. You stop justifying your bad behaviors. You stop providing reasons for your negativities. You stop providing reasons for your bad attitudes. You stop providing reasons and justifications for your negative actions. No matter how it sounds, it's important that you understand that you need to stop defending your bad behaviors. Don't develop a bad behavior because of your emotional state. Let your emotional state not be a determinant factor of your bad behavior. And finally, for you to actually take emotional responsibility, it is important that you confront yourself. Now, people may have hurt you. Things may have happened the way you didn't expect they were going to happen. Things may have happened when you didn't expect that they were going to happen. People would have changed. You may have tried something and you didn't get it. You may have failed in the pursuit of your career, pursuit of your life, or pursuit of your venture. Where you are may not exactly be where you had planned to be. But come on, confront yourself. Sit yourself down and talk to yourself and take emotional responsibility. Tell yourself the truth about yourself. And if you need to start again, you start again. If you need to redefine what you are doing, of course you have to do that. So confront yourself, face yourself. Stop facing people. Learn to face yourself. And learn to take emotional responsibility by confronting yourself. Adjust how you feel, adjust your state of mind. so that you will not be a problem to yourself. Most of the time, we get involved and intervene in the life of our friends and families and close ones. The reason why we do that is because we always make efforts to deliver them from themselves. Confront yourself and deliver yourself from yourself, so that you will not be the problem of your tomorrow, so that you will not be the problem of your future, so that you will not use your hand to destroy your life, your career, and your future. That's what we have for you today, taking emotional responsibility. And I want you to know it's possible. You can do it. It's possible to do it. So learn to take emotional responsibility, and every other thing will work. Thank you for being part of today's episode. And I believe that as you begin to take emotional responsibility, you become more stable, more active, and you blame people less. You confront yourself, bring out the best in yourself, and stop blaming other people, and stop looking for whose fault it is, and begin to look at yourself and see what you can do by changing yourself. And finally, I want you to know that you cannot change, you might not be able to change the world to suit you, but you can adjust your emotional state and definitely to suit your prevailing circumstances, and then you see yourself shining and glowing in the pursuit of your life and career. Thank you for being part of today's episode, and I want you to also join us in subsequent episodes. Until then, I remain your host, Ochoba Okam Ochoba. Thank you, and God bless you.